Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, that's yours.
Thank you, Alexis. You may be seated. I would now like to ask Carrie Ann Winders to come forward for student remarks.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for this beautiful day you have made. Today is a special day for us graduates. Today is graduation, a passage, a completion of something we have worked towards for 13 years. We praise you for the success we have experienced throughout the years. Without you, none of this would be possible. Thank you for granting us focus, direction, patience, strength, and endurance during these stressful times. Thank you for blessing us with wonderful parents who have stood by our sides, supported us, stressed with us, and encouraged us along the way. Thank you for the teachers and staff at our school who have given so much to ensure that we are successful in everything we do. As we close one chapter of our lives and start another, we pray that you will lead, guide, give us courage, and direct us in the path that you would have us take. To God be all the glory. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Carrie Ann. Good evening. My name is Lee Johnson, and I have been blessed to be the principal of Wayne Early Middle College High School. It is my privilege to recognize all of our distinguished guests that are with us tonight. Please stand as you are recognized. All of our special guests have been listed in the program. Wayne County Public Schools Board of Education members and Superintendent Dr. Stephen Taylor. Members of the Wayne County Public Schools Administration. Wayne Community College Board of Trustees and President Dr. Kay Alberson. Members of the Wayne Community College Administration. And Wayne County Board of Commissioners Board Member. Parent Advisory Council members. I would also like to welcome those who have worked all year long to make this night possible. Wayne Early Middle College High School faculty and staff. Wayne Community College faculty and staff. And finally, I would like to welcome the members of the Wayne Early Middle College High School class of 2012. We welcome all the friends, loved ones, and family members who have joined them on this journey to this milestone that we celebrate this evening. Thank you all for being a part of this special occasion. To put it in the words of the Wayne Community College President, Dr. Kay Alberson, this joyous occasion. A milestone passed, new things begun, dreams as shining as the sun, a goal achieved, a victory won, that is graduation. Tonight we celebrate not only the success of these students, but also the continued success of our innovative high school. Last year, we graduated our first early college class. Last summer, we went back to the drawing board to see where we needed to improve. This began a year of extreme makeover Wemchs style. We focused on helping our students become more responsible and personally accountable. I am happy to report that this graduating class has accomplished even more success than last year's senior class. On Friday, May 11th, 36 of our 59 seniors walked across the stage with Wayne Community College to receive 1 and sometimes 2 associate's degrees. As we gather tonight to celebrate the completion of this leg of the journey for many of our students, we have much to celebrate as a school. This year, we were once again named an Honor School of Excellence, and we also received the Lighthouse Award for being an innovative high school, lighting the way for secondary education. We have continued our tradition of maintaining a positive family culture that our students and staff repeatedly credit with our huge success. Each and every one of you seated before me tonight have much to be proud of. You recognized an opportunity to do something special, and you have all excelled at the challenge. You were willing to do something different. You were willing to push past your fears and become college students at an early age. You were willing to juggle the challenges of being a high school student and a college student at the same time. Many of you did this while maintaining a job, performing in community arts and theater, helping with siblings, participating in the state's best Key Club, and we even have several Eagle Scouts and a Gold Star Girl Scout among our graduating class. You were willing to pay a high price over the last few years to enable yourselves to reach the goals we celebrate tonight. You are a very special group of young people sitting before me tonight. I have no doubt you are tomorrow's leaders. You are already ahead of the game of becoming successful. I am confident that in the years to come, I will hear of so many of you becoming leaders and world changers. I am so very proud of your hard work, your determination, and your success. I know the world will be a better place because of who you have become. At this time, I would like to welcome Student Government President Mr. Alex Brindle, our keynote speaker.
It's kind of close. Well, here you are. You made it. Graduation. I hope you learned something along the way. I am a pentameter, the Archduke of Austria-Hungary in 1914, or that quadratic formula you learned in 9th grade that you'll never use again. Yeah, whether or not you want to admit it, you learned something, and along the way, you learned something about yourself. You learned how much of a procrastinator you are, how organized you are, or how messy you are. You learned about your habits. In life, there will be setbacks, obstacles that seem impossible. Your habits will either make or break you. The problems of this life are real. You can't turn them off. So I won't try. Instead, I'll give you a set of tools to help you deal with real life. Listen carefully. The first tool is be proactive. You can't control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you respond to the things in your life. Choose to be responsible for your life. Choose to overcome the many inconveniences of life with a proactive attitude. Choose to be the voice of responsible action in your life. Sometimes life is moving so fast that we instantly react to everything out of sheer habit. But if you learn to pause, get control, and think about how you want to respond, you'll make smarter decisions. The second tool is begin with the end in mind. And you do it all the time without realizing it. Before you build a house, you start with a blueprint. You use a recipe to bake a cake. It's part of life. And as you embark on this journey to become a successful individual, remember to keep in mind where you want to be in the future. 20 years from now, who do you want to be? Keep your eyes on that image. When faced with choices, remember to ask yourself, what choice will get me where I want to go in life if I lose this hat? The third tool is put first things first. Prioritize your life with what matters. Don't sweat the small stuff. Write a mission statement. It could be a poem, a song, a quote, a picture, many words, or even a single word. Your mission statement will become the slogan of your life, your motto. What do you want to live for? Who do you want to be? Set goals. Chase those goals. Prioritize your life with meaning and purpose. The fourth tool is think win-win. It's the belief that there's enough success to go around. It's not you or me, but both of us. Life is an endless buffet. It's a constant balance between a give and take reality. Begin with yourself. Win the personal victory of having a plan in place and take a responsibility for your life. Once you do this, you'll become more secure in your ability to think with a win-win mindset. Think of others and how we can succeed. The fifth tool is seek first to understand, then to be understood. And it's the key to communication, and whether you realize it or not, each and every one of us yearns to be understood. You know that person who never listens or tries to understand, who always has the right answers? But let's be honest, no one likes him. And I encourage you, don't be that guy. To understand someone, you must listen to them. Be an active listener. The best solutions are found when the problem is first understood. The sixth tool is synergize. Synergy is achieved when two or more people work together to create a better solution than either could alone. It's not your way or my way, but a better way, a higher way. And in the future, when you're working in a group, remember each person has something that you don't. They're called differences. We all know what they are. We've all seen them. But the principle of synergy is to embrace those differences in order to accomplish a better solution. It's called teamwork. Does it ring a bell? Sound familiar? Now the last tool, the seventh tool, is sharpen the saw. Rather, sharpen your saw. This is probably your favorite tool. We all know about me time. When faced with busy lives, it feels that there's no time to slow down or relax. But in reality, you must find that time to slow down, to get away, just to be alone. The seventh tool reminds you to regularly renew and strengthen yourself in mind, body, heart, and soul. Life may be short, but if you wear yourself out, you'll just make it shorter. You know, Sean Covey's a pretty smart guy. Some of you might have caught on, But those 7 tools that I gave you are the 7 habits of highly effective teens, Sean Covey's renowned bestseller. And in his book, he reminds us to be proactive. Take responsibility for your life. Begin with the end in mind. Define your mission and goals in life. Put first things first. Prioritize your life with meaning and purpose. And do the most important things first. Think win-win. Have an everyone can win attitude. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Be a sincere listener. Synergize. Work together to achieve more. And finally, sharpen the saw. Sharpen your saw. Renew yourself regularly. I must say, he has some pretty good insights on how to live a full life. But I tell you, start today. Start living a full life today. But most importantly, don't stop. Stop at nothing to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, protect it. Other people can't do something, they tell you you can't do something. You want something, go get it. Period. I challenge you to wake up every day. Wake up every day saying, I live with passion and purpose. I am free to be myself. I can. I am great.
Thank you, Alex. At this time, I'd like to welcome Jacob Newsom and Donald Sutton from Wayne Early Middle College High School and Miss Mackenzie Malum from Wayne School of Engineering to entertain us with a performance of To Everything There Is a Season. They will be accompanied by Mr. Clifton Cuddington, the music instructor at Wayne Community College.
Time.
Thank you, students. That was beautiful. I would now like to welcome Mr. Robbie Johnson to the podium for student remarks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Wayne Early Middle College High School, I would like to thank you for your attendance to the class of 2012's commencement. Day one of anything is always accompanied with nervousness and fearfulness. Day one at our high school lived up to these feelings. It was on that day that we already began working as a team, establishing memories as if it was our mission. Being the overly stressed and shy individual that I am, I did not even want to get on the bus because there were people on it that I had never met before. Throughout the day, I attempted to always seek the people that I had associated with before. However, this technique quickly deteriorated, for we were constantly encouraged to interact with one another through various planned activities. That day was truly amazing. It surprised me how immediately social some people were, while others, including myself, continued to keep to themselves. I remember when a fellow classmate and friend, Alexi Green, came and sat at the table to introduce herself to me. As she made this attempt, my low level of enthusiasm showed because of my nervousness. Everything just felt to be too much, but I soon realized that it was just right. It took me approximately 2 weeks, but I realized that I had fit in and that I could do this. Part of the reason why I continue to feel this way is because of the faculty. Faculty and students have a relationship that resembles family. Faculty members make us who we are and are the reason why this school and commencement even exists. While this is all true, they also create memories. Ms. Holsky, formerly known as Ms. Kepley, taught me math for 2 years. During that time, we always played Jeopardy in her class to prepare for our tests. I remember we would always get crazy and loud for our tests. So, I remember we would always get crazy and loud because we would have fun with it. There we go. 3 other math teachers, Mr. White, Miss Ham, and Miss Mooring, are of great importance to us. Mr. White always gave quizzes at the beginning of class to make sure we understood the material he taught. Like some of Ms. Holsky's techniques, I did not like it, but it helped prepare his students for both their unit tests and projects. On the other hand, Ms. Ham and Ms. Morin are known for their use of color paper assignments. Oddly, this was helpful and made mathematics more exciting. I'll start with Ms. Smith as I transition to our English instructors. Ms. Smith has the mindset to make all of her students not only work hard, but to work to the best of their ability. On that same note, Ms. Peters teaches her English class by instructing her students to create projects that visualizes the class's lessons. Lastly, in the field of English, but surely not the least, is Mr. Nicholson. Everyone in our graduating class always enjoys him because his classroom setting is so laid back, but serious in the sense that work needs to be completed. He helped us a lot in making sure our senior projects met all of the necessary requirements. Wemchs' 2 science teachers, Ms. Griffin and Mr. White, know everything that is associated with the process, outcome, and meaning of a lab. Directing our attention to history, I have to point out 2 outstanding teachers, Mr. Hardison and Miss MacArthur Dudley. Mr. Hardison enjoys giving his students group work and group projects, while Miss MacArthur Dudley, who we refer to as Miss McD, does a phenomenal job of relaying her life to history. These 2 styles of teaching explain how students grasp their material, as well as how they are so successful. Finally, Ms. Johnson, our principal, Ms. Smith and Ms. McLam, our secretaries, Ms. Eatman-Axon, our district ed instructor, Mr. Smith, our technology facilitator, and Ms. Lori, our guidance counselor, provide the environment that this school maintains. When there is a problem, they formulate many solutions. Lastly are my fellow classmates. Many memories are shared between us all. For instance, when we were all freshmen meeting April, Angel, and Asia Johnson was a challenge for everyone. The three were not only sisters, but identical triplets. That's right, triplets. Eventually, everyone got them straight, though. The various personalities of our senior class are what makes us unique. Speaking of unique, no one can forget Unique Stanley. Unique has always lived up to her name because her personality resembles no other. She is hilarious, dramatic, and tough, but one of the nicest people you will ever meet. On the other hand, Shelby Jones' personality is on the much shyer side. Among these graduates are people whose personalities allow them to be creative. Ashlyn Hall, Nikki Almond, Curry Morris, Dallas Pickford, and Shogo Uehara show excellence in this. Ashlyn is great at art, and Nikki is phenomenal in dancing. Curry is great at directing and making videos, while Dallas and Shogo are great in music. Most importantly, we seniors have memories. We have memories of struggling classes, especially Spanish, French, chemistry, but we also have memories of laughter, such as when we look back at the pictures we took throughout our high school years. We have the memory of getting our last year book and having everyone sign their goodbyes. And finally, who can forget the presence of tears? Whitney Frederick used to tear up every time she thought about this day. All of us are like family. Since we have known each other, we have been there for one another for the accomplishments, prides and joys, disappointments, and hardships. For the rest of your lives, though, I want you to be optimistic and to recognize and respect time, for as we all know, time is scarce. Take this fact into account when it comes to seeking what you not only want to accomplish, but what you want to do with that time in general, whether it's in relation to academics or not. So class of 2012, congratulations, and always know that you, along with everyone at this commencement, are displaying your accomplishment as I speak. Peers, you have completed high school and so much more, while families and friends, you have completed the upbringing of an intelligent and soulful individual. To all, thank you.
Thank you, Robbie. We now focus our attention on the real reason for this celebration tonight, the accomplishments of our students. You may have noticed that some of our students are wearing navy blue graduation gowns. These students have already participated in Wayne Community College commencement exercises and will be officially awarded their college degrees after they receive their high school diplomas tonight. This is a very special evening for all of our students and their families. We ask that you please be considerate of those around you and those conducting the ceremony when celebrating your graduates' accomplishments. Please avoid obstructing the view of others and their ability to hear. Every family deserves to witness their graduate's special moment. We also ask that you please refrain from approaching the stage to take pictures. We have a professional photographer in place near the front for this purpose. Will the marshals please bring the candidates forward? I would like to ask Dr. Stephen Taylor, Wayne County Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Kay Alberson, President of Wayne Community College, and Dr. Sandra McCullen, Wayne County Public Schools Associate Superintendent, to join me in the presentation of the diplomas.
High school diploma, associates in art degree, and associates in science degree. Alex Nicholas Brindle. Shelby Lynn Jones. Tashiana Shantae Wilcox. High school diploma and associates in science degree, Ethan McCoy Hill. High school diploma and associates in arts degree, Nicole Leanne Allman. Cheyenne Alicia Bowman. Yuk Wah Chang. Andrew Kirkland Clark. Lindsay Taylor Dean. Carly Ann Derwitz. Jory Lynn Fofilis. Hildegard Anna Holloman Fawcett. Whitney Marie Frederick. Kelly Lynn Louise Fuller. Erica Lynn Gowan. Kayla Brooke Grant. Alexa May Creep. Ashlyn Noel Hall. Angel Johnson. April Johnson. Shelby Lee Johnson. Robert Lee Johnson III. Shaquilla Shanisha Simone Jones. Caitlin Nicole Lancaster. Robert Branson Mitchell III. Alexis Justine Moore. Curran Carson Morris. Elizabeth Nicole Rowe. Malcolm Deshaun Stevens. Ashley Nicole Singer. Alyssa Nicole Turnage. Carrie Ann Rose Winders. Chelsea Olivia Velasquez. High school diploma, John Jordan Aldridge. Richard William Wash Carden. Kia Lanice Chapman. Cody Brian Disney. Sarah Elizabeth Harrell. Rebecca Lynn Jenkins. Asia Johnson. Emily Morgan Lyda. Adam Paul McCullen. Dallas Keontae Pigford. Autumn Faith Smith. Bethany Glenn Stanley. Unique Angel Stanley. Latrice Nikki Thompson. Tessa Taylor Weeks.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor, Dr. Albertson, and Dr. McCullen. I would like to welcome Ms. Shaquila Jones to the podium at this time to lead her class in the tassel turning ceremony. Will all graduating seniors please stand?
Someone once stated, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. As we all know, there is a time and a place for everything under the heavens. Tonight is our time to take the things we have learned, store them in a box, and begin the new box of life. One of the most memorable parts of tonight will be turning our tassels. This tassel represents so many lessons, hardships, and accomplishments that we have all achieved. And once it's been turned, it will then declare that we are officially high school graduates. But after these tassels are turned, life doesn't stop. It only just begins. As you gear up for this new life and journey, never forget where you have come from and where you're going. While you stand, think, this tassel goes to all the late nights studying for EOCs, chemistry tests, biology tests. While you turn your tassel, there is one thing I want you to remember. The tassel was so worth the hassle. And on the count of 3, we're going to turn our tassel. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
On behalf of the staff of Wayne Early Middle College High School, I am proud and honored as your principal to declare you graduates of 2012. Let's give the class of 2012 a round of applause. You may be seated. There is yet another group of special students I would like to recognize tonight. These students are wearing a special black stole that signifies that they will return to our school next year to finish the course they have started. The design principles of an early college allow students to return for a 5th year of high school to complete their college degree. All of these students here with us tonight are at different stages on their journey. Some of these students may graduate with a college degree this summer, some after the fall semester, and some next May. It is my distinct pleasure to recognize the hard work of these students and to congratulate their excellent decision to forgo graduating with their classmates in order to finish the goal they set out to accomplish 4 years ago. These students have worked and grown alongside the students who will be leaving us tonight. They began the race together, and they have all worked very, very hard. I would like to recognize them tonight for all they have accomplished up until this point and for staying in the race to the finish line. I would like to ask our counselor, Ms. Carrie Laurie, to join me in recognizing these students. Would the marshals please bring our 5th year seniors forward?
Nicholas Clark Cassidy. Ruby Castañeda. Haley Denise Daniels. Michael Andrew Garrison. Macy Cheyenne Gondek. Sonia Castañeda Hernandez. Brandon Morales. Benjamin Tyler Mozingo. Diana Denise Kelly Posey. Glenn Vidal Stevens. Rhonda K. Strickland. Shogo Uehara. Kayla Brooke Waters.
Congratulations to our 5th year seniors. At this time, I'd like to welcome the Wayne Community College Freshman Chorus to perform The Neighborhood under the direction of Mr. Clifton Cuddington.
Never got us very far.
Thank you, students, and Mr. Cuddington. That was beautiful also. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Whitney Frederick and Mr. Brinson Mitchell to bring our closing remarks.
Robert Frost once wrote, "Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, to where it bent in the undergrowth." 4 years ago, I came to a fork in the road. I was an 8th grade student, and I had been granted the opportunity to attend Wayne Early Middle College High School. All of the students here with me were given the same prospect that I had been given. I could take the traditional route through high school that the majority of my friends would be taking, or I could take the road less traveled, the early college experience. As I weighed my two options, I realized that the comfortable route would be to go to my traditional high school. I could take the classes I needed, spend time with my same group of friends, and graduate with my diploma after 4 years. But I decided to be bold, to make a decision that I was well aware would change my life, as were all of you who made the same decision. I arrived at school with hesitation. As I walked into the auditorium for the first time, I saw around 100 students. Half of these students seemed comfortable, and I could tell that they were returning sophomores. But the other half of the group shared an expression that epitomized anxiety. It was at this time I came to an important realization. I didn't know the majority of these people personally, but I knew that we were all on the same journey, and that we would all walk on this path together. Over the past 4 years, we have experienced 720 days of school as a family. While we all have differences in culture and opinion, we all share the same drive and determination that has carried us along the path that we chose. We have shared experiences that will tie us together for a lifetime. But our time has come to make a new path and to begin a new part of our lives. To all of my fellow classmates that I have grown to love, I leave you with one statement of advice. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled, because it is that road that has brought us here today, and it will only take us to better places. As St. Matthew once said, "The wide gate is broad, and many pass through it. But the small gate is narrow, and only a few will find it." The wide road is often easier, but the end of the journey is never quite as rewarding. We are well aware that this is true, because we are now experiencing the reward of a more difficult road. Fellow classmates, we have embarked on and now accomplished the more challenging path. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Dear class of 2012, from the time we were young, we have been asked what we wanted to be when we grow up. We each spill out a multitude of prestigious careers like astronaut or president, doctor or lawyer. Those were the days when any career was thought to be achievable. It was not until we got a little older, continued to progress in our schoolwork, and applied to colleges until we realized we weren't so sure. You see, this world is a competitive place where survival of the fittest is evident. 4.0 GPAs are everywhere, and SATs are now a determining factor. It is easy to be let down in this holistic environment. With this idea in mind, we each chose a path not taken and decided to take a chance on this new school we had all heard about. This place where academics come first, where you take college classes as well as high school, and you have the opportunity to achieve your 2-year degree the same time you receive your high school diploma. Looking at our playing field, and who we were up against in the world around us, we each set ourselves apart academically and chose to come here, and we did just that. Dear class of 2012, if you are listening to this message, then I am proud to say all 60 of you sitting before me have come a very long way. Rewind a few short years ago, sitting in the auditorium, anxiously awaiting our first days of high school. Dazed and confused, we proceeded on our journey, almost as if we were blindfolded in a dark room and asked to figure out our way around this new school's project. As each year progressed, some of us grew closer, others farther apart, and classes got harder, and then somehow when junior year rolled around, it became unbearably hard. But nevertheless, we were able to push through it, and luckily, now you are sitting before me, blindfolds off, and the room is now illuminated. Dear class of 2012, before me I see a very multitude of individuals. I see those future doctors, lawyers, mathematicians, contractors, nurses, firefighters, and many more, all waiting to start the new chapter in their lives. Seniors, as your journey continues from here to college, to employment, or to serve our country, remember the experiences you have had, but look forward to the great times still to come. A school like this, a school like Wayne Early Middle College High School, in my opinion, is one unlike any other. It nurtures its students to grow and prosper, to be the successful individuals they wish to be. They push and set the bar high, but give us words of encouragement along the way, which makes it impossible for each of us to fail. It prepares us to take on the many colleges we will attend and shine as the brightest students possible. So dear class of 2012, I'll leave you with this as my ideas come to a close. We have come a long way, but we are not done yet. As we finish here today and leave from this place, this school, never forget those who shaped your life and the experiences that have made you who you are today. But most importantly, I want you to leave here today with a new opportunistic mind as you walk the campuses of East Carolina University, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, UNCW, UNCG, North Carolina State, or wherever your life may take you. Finally, I want you to know that no matter where you go, no matter what you do, this is your life and I want you to live it. Find a passion and pursue it. Make the world a better place each day, and above all, live like there's no tomorrow. Sincerely, Brinson Mitchell, graduate of Wayne Early Middle College High School, class of 2012. Thank you.
Thank you, Whitney and Brinson. I would like to end this evening with a quote from my favorite Dr. Seuss book. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the one who will decide where you go. I hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. I love you all. Make us proud. This concludes the commencement exercises for the Wayne Early Middle College High School class of 2012.
Everybody leave now to their favorite.